Right now, Steam is running the Steam Game Festival, and this features a bunch of different indies for people to check out. From March 18th to the 23rd, you can play a bunch of demos for titles that are both coming out and are currently out. While the Steam page could do a better job of advertising it on their main page, I wanted to shine a spot on all of this. This is sort of like a digital PAX where you can check out a bunch of indie titles without needing to wait in lines or having to deal with any people. Let's start with the first title. Vigil is probably one of my favorites of the bunch. It's a side-scrolling action platformer with RPG elements. Right from the visual presentation, you are going to see the gothic inspiration from the Castlevania series. The focus of the game is placed on the combat. You have access to 4 different weapons, and as you attack, they will eat up your stamina meter. The combat is kind of like a mix between what you would expect from a Castlevania game and some elements from the Dark Souls series. As you defeat enemies, you will gain experience points, and you can put skill points into different skill trees. There's a tree for each weapon along with a general tree. From the demo, I enjoyed the action, progression, and exploration. This is most certainly one I'm looking forward to. When I first tried this at PAX East, the visual style was what really caught my eye. I love the noir look and the comic book presentation. Liberated feels heavily inspired by Remedy games. The transition from the comic book story sequences to gameplay are pretty cool and well done. You do not usually expect this level of presentation from an indie title, and on this front, it impresses. Most of the gameplay in the demo has you walking around, solving some environmental puzzles, and shooting a lot of enemies. While the shooting is rather simple, I enjoyed the sound effects for my guns, and I like the comic words that would pop up to add some effect to this. The jumping does seem a bit off. Also, the stealth walk seems really slow, and at times it hinders your ability to actually be stealthy. I think as of this demo, the game nails the atmosphere and presentation. It grabbed me, and I really wanted to fully explore the world and game. The gameplay does seem rather simplistic, but if some of the mentioned areas get some more refinement before it releases, the main game will hopefully be even better. Sons of Ra is a 2-player tower defense game. The main goal is to take out your enemy's keep. You will control what towers you can build along with what units you want to send towards your enemy. Normal soldiers will fight each other if they cross paths, but they won't attack your towers. Catapults can destroy your towers, and you will earn gold and favor as you play. Favor is used for blessings, and gold is used for your soldiers and your towers. Favor provides you with magical abilities to help you out. The gameplay is pretty fun because you need to consider your defenses along with how the best way to attack your enemy's forces. The game has you involved with a lot of micromanaging, so it may seem a bit overwhelming at first. The demo was fun, and it can be played against the computer or with a friend. Haven is a really interesting game so far. You play as two characters who are stranded and they are trying to survive. What helps to bring you into the story is their romance and the dialogue between each other. The game is voice acted and it's pretty good. There's some corny lines there, but it also helps to sell the romance and it has some cheese. Moving around the environments is pretty cool and the visual style is gorgeous. You can hover across the ground so there's a nice sense of speed. Battles function like a version of a turn-based system. This looks promising and you can play the entire thing in co-op. These are just some of the titles that I wanted to highlight here. I will definitely keep an eye out on these titles, and if you're interested, check out the demos until March 23rd. I will play a highlight reel of more of the demos, and thank you very much for watching.